Srila Prabhupada, in one lecture that he gave in this temple room in 1975, spoke about the importance of Mayapur Dham. At that time, Srila Prabhupada every year would come to Sri Mayapur Dham for the Gaur Purnima festival. His Vyasasan was at that end. Leaders, devotees would come from all the continents of the planet, especially to hear him speak. He began one lecture by explaining how in this universe the most important planet is Earth, because it is here that the Lord appears in so many incarnations. In the Earth, the most important continent is India, because it is in India that not only many avatars, but so many of the great acharyas have appeared to distribute love of God. In India, the most important place is Bengal. In Bengal, the most important place is the district of Nadia. In Nadia, the supreme place is Navadvip. And in Navadvip, the very heart, the essence, is Mayapur. And in Mayapur, the heart, the most important place, Prabhupada said, was the Mayapur Chandrodaya Mandir. Because it was from the Mayapur Chandrodaya Mandir that the mission of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to distribute love of God all over the world would take place. And that is why he specially named it Mayapur Chandrodaya. Prabhupada explains in this same lecture here that Lord Chaitanya is the moon of Mayapur, Mayapur Chandra. And his daya, his compassion, his mercy will emanate from the moon of Mayapur Chandra. This moon will rise from this place and spread its rays of mercy to give illumination to the entire world. Sri Mayapur Chandrodaya Mandir ki jai. Thakur Bhakti Vinod explains that the transcendental knowledge and mercy of the Supreme Lord, which has descended in our sampradayas, is compared to a lotus flower in its various stages of development. At the beginning of the creation, when the Lord imparted the Chatur Sloki of Srimad Bhagavatam to Lord Brahma, it was that time which was the germination or the beginning of the seed of the growing of the lotus of transcendental knowledge. At the time of Prahlad Maharaj, in the Satya Yuga, this seed became a lotus bud. At the time of Veda Vyas, when he wrote the Vedas, that bud began to open and reveal itself. At the time of the great Vaishnava Acharyas, Sripad Vishnu Swami, Ramanujacharya, Nimbarkacharya, and Sripad Madhvacharya, the lotus became a flower. And 500 years ago, upon the appearance of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, this lotus flower of pure bhakti was fully blossomed, and its fragrance became so nectarine that it filled the entire atmosphere and began to shower its mercy upon the whole world. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu compared himself to a gardener. He explained to Rupa Goswami that the seed of bhakti, the Bhakti Lata Bij, is the most precious thing that one can obtain in all of creation. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, with his devotees, were spreading that seed and growing that wonderful plant. And the ultimate fruit was the fruit of love of Godhead. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said that these fruits of love of Godhead are in such abundance, and even one single fruit could inundate the entire universe with ecstatic love. He appealed to his devotees that how many fruits can I alone distribute? Therefore, please, everyone come and help me to distribute these fruits of love of God throughout the world. Srila Prabhupada was in this spirit, that if we please the Supreme Personality of Godhead, then by his mercy he will shower all realizations and mercy upon us. And he is appealing, he is begging us to help him distribute these fruits. Srila Prabhupada traveled, even at the age 70, up to 81, throughout the entire world, distributing these fruits of love of Godhead. And before he left this world with folded palms and tears in his eyes, he begged us to assist him in this mission of spreading love of God throughout the world through the chanting of the holy names. And in order to do so, he made his international headquarters, Sri Mayapur Dham. This is a manifestation of such pure, unalloyed faith. we find that most people make their headquarters in places where there's good communications, accessibility. Corporate headquarters are usually in London or Paris or New York or Chicago. At that time, Mayapur Dham was a few little Gaudiya mats and just expanses of fields and rice paddies. Practically no accessible road, practically no means of communication in the early 70s. But Srila Prabhupada personally came here and sent his devotees to establish a center and make this the international headquarters of the International Society for Krishna Consciousness. Today, all of you should go to the little straw hut where it all began. There was no building, only a small piece of land. Srila Prabhupada was living in that straw hut, very happy. When there were floods, devotees had to live on the roof of the thatched hut. But Prabhupada had the vision that Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mercy is inconceivable and unlimited. He appeared in Sri Mayapur Dham, and it is from here that love of God is meant to spread throughout the world. So Srila Prabhupada, with that faith, at that time, established his international headquarters in a straw hut in Sri Mayapur Dham. In fact, we should know the intimacy of this holy place to Srila Prabhupada's heart. He received his ticket for the Jaladuta from Sumati Murarji Mataji in Mumbai. Jaladuta was to leave from Calcutta. For those of you who have carefully examined Srila Prabhupada's diary, we find he came to Calcutta, and just before he left on the Jaladuta for America, he came to Sri Mayapur Dham to go to the Samadhi Mandir of Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, the birthplace of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and beg for their mercy and blessings. Why? Because he was going to take the message of the spirit of Mayapur across the oceans to all continents of the world, and on behalf of Lord Chaitanya, to make the world dance to the chanting of the holy names.
You were listening to Radhanath Swami on devotionalnectar.com.